podcast on liquid biopsy part 19, breast cancer circulating tumor cell, with the last 5 years publications focusing on stem-like spheres and circulating cancer stem cells. In the past, EpCAM CTC technology has been extensively studied and commercialized, including the FDA-approved cell search system and stemtrac technology by Genostics in Australia with Germany. Relevant references can be found in the description section. In continuation to my previous EMT breast cancer podcast, the use of a post-trim antibody-independent EMT CTC's method among breast cancer patients after neoadjuvant chemotherapy with EMT CTCs, that is beta-catenin positive or women-10 positive, and circulating cancer stem cell CTCs, CD44 positive and CD24 low expressions were successfully detected. Long story short, worldwide, including our first cancer risk CTC line, clusters dissociation patent discovery, so far only very few 10 to 12 labs have established circulating cancer spheres or circulating stem-like cells technology for colorectal, gastric, lung, prostate, head and neck, and hepatocellular cancer patient drug response as liquid biopsy. More information about this can be found on our website. Related to such research, recollecting my previous training after my PhD in 2015 to 2016, briefly I worked on targeting cancer stem cells by Wnt antagonist SFRP4 and its domain in collaboration with Oxford University and Professor Dharma at Curtin University. For clinical application, use this knowledge in radiation oncology to develop blood tests on head and neck circulating cancer stem cell models, attracting clinical fellowship. Due to insufficient funding, sadly we couldn't conduct the clinical trial and progress to the next trial phase. Fierce competition, struggles, and the challenges of a researcher's life, I guess. During the pandemic crisis, to pursue my passion and goals, started this online consultancy for medical research business grants, licensing opportunities with liquid biopsy, academics, diagnostic, hospitals, and companies. Now let's concentrate on EpCAM CTCs and its spheres. Until now, breast cancer EpCAM positive, host positive, CD44 negative expression, and circulating cancer stem cells as CD133 positive, EpCAM positive, host positive, CD44 negative cells, spheres and clusters with embryonic stem cells markers phenotype were successfully isolated using EpCAM methods for cancer diagnosis and prognosis from patient peripheral blood samples. In the Australian CTC diagnostic market, Genostics successfully commercialized the EpCAM tumor spheres drug response research in collaboration with German academics. Most recently, P. Hong Chang et al. Isolated CTC and circulating cancer stem cells to predict stage 4 palliative care metastatic breast cancer first-line superior chemotherapy response and prognosis at baseline as overall survival and progression-free survival using stem cell negative selection and flow cytometry methods. We aim to expand and isolate stem circulating tumor cells and spheres for preventing cancer metastasis and early cancer models. Using the EpCAM Dynamid method, multi-drug resistance protein and ALDH1 stem cell marker expressions were shown to predict chemotherapy response in HER2 new positive circulating tumor cells patients. Research is in progress to evaluate new biomarkers for selecting SFRP4 circulating tumor cell patients and developing Wnt signaling targeted therapies will help overcome treatment response. I would like to end this podcast by giving hope and promises to early and metastatic breast cancer patients with word of future optimism to tackle the treatment failure challenges. Medong Therapeutics will successfully isolate, detect, and target breast cancer stem-like circulating tumor cells and spheres with new biomarkers detection technologies. We aim to detect early relapse as high-end chemotherapeutics addressing resistance mechanism by preventing metastasis, reducing and predicting inefficient drug treatment toxicity before administering to patient as quality and safety check outside the patient. Stay tuned for next week's interesting podcast on prostate cancer circulating tumor cell. Thank you. If you like the podcast, please like, subscribe to our channel for medical oncology innovations wisdom.